Hey everyone, I'm Joe.
Hi everyone, I'm Gina.
I'm Bart.
I'm Gio, and you're watching AskTheFeels. And today we have a question from Jason.
Jason.
So, how do you know when it's time to end the relationship? How do you know when it's just a bad day, or if it's just time to let go?
I think if you have to ask yourself that question, I think it's time.
And if it's a lot of bad days.
Some people don't know how to fight it through. You know what I mean? Some people, like for example, if you didn't have good role models and you grew up in a broken home, you don't know how to fight it through, and you don't know how to fix shit. You're so used to just running off away, or you're so used to like fucking, well fuck, this is getting out of hand, it's annoying, I don't know how to deal with it, so just see ya. You know, and I think that's always the easier way. Because you don't have a good example of how people like just stick through a situation, work it through. You don't know how to communicate, and I think that's a growing pain in learning how to have a relationship. Where I can tell is this person worth it? Is this person worth those pains? You know, if she's being stubborn and not wanting to fucking talk about it or do anything, then I'm like, all right, well, no point.
There's this one really deep movie I watched where the lady said,
I know it's gonna be something funny.
What? It's not
Because
funny.
I can see your face. Go.
No, this lady, she said, fuck, what was the quote? Anyways, the movie's Baby Boy.
Oh god.
and Tyrese was asking his hot ass mom, how do you know when to break up in the relationship? And she said something along the lines, if it takes more energy to keep the relationship together than the energy you're spending enjoying the relationship, then you gotta end it. And I was like, damn, Tyrese's mom knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Did they also be like, let me smell your dick?
Yes.
Yes.
Same movie.
I remember that.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't Tyrese's mom. Tyrese's mom is wise.
I know.
Those are the movies I get my education from. So.
Wow. I never thought about it how Joe said.
For me, I kind of balance out, or I try to figure out the good and the bad. And if it's worth, like Joe said, if it's worth me fighting for it, you know? Because I remember I was in a relationship where we were just like constantly arguing, but I'm always like, oh, but it was so good at one point. It was so good at one point. Like, dude, don't fucking, like that's the past, whatever. You have to focus on what's going on right now. And then one morning I woke up and I was like, yo, I'm fucking tired of arguing. I'm over it. So I just called mom and said, you know, it's over.
Or if you're like fighting over the same shit all the time, and you guys already tried 20 different ways to fix the same problem, and it's the same problem, then it probably is time to let it go.
Because if you don't fix this right now and learn something about yourself, the next person you get with, you're gonna fight about the same shit.
I think that's a good way to put it. You should always just assume it's never the other person. You should always assume that it's just you, and you should always try to seek out what the root of that problem is.
Yeah, but if you don't even like her anymore and it's like, fuck, what am I even doing this for? Is it comfort, whatever?
Yeah.
Just get rid of it.
One of my telltale signs is if I just don't want to have sex anymore. Because like when I'm in a relationship, I need sex every day. But if for some reason, like I just don't want to have sex anymore, that's a huge thing. Like that's a huge
That means you don't trust them anymore.
No, it's just that I'm not into it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like if I for some reason I just like, I don't really, like I make excuses, I don't want to have sex, whatever. Like.
That's so true though.
So weigh out what's good and what's bad. Try to figure it out. If it's worth it for you to fight for it.
If your dick's not breaking for her.
Good luck.
Hope you guys liked that episode of Ask the Feels. If you guys have any burning questions about love or sex or just anything involving a relationship, go ahead and visit www.askthefeels.com. If you like this video, never forget to like the video. Also, don't ever miss an episode and subscribe. What are you waiting for? Just subscribe. If you guys would like to see the previous video, check it out.
But you only had sex one time.
How are you so insecure?
How do you even know? Cause what? No.
I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so you guys only fucked one time, and your memory of that moment might be kind of blurred.
Cause you were in it.
You were in it.
And now you're watching him on a screen.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're having sex, you're not watching him on a screen.
Right.
And also, like I think when you're